The prostitute that's selling her body probably knows her worth more than you, because she's at least getting paid. You guys are giving the goods away, being the placeholder, and then paying him to love you and have sex with you. Like, it makes no logical sense. And I say this with love. I know that I can sound very passionate when I talk about this. I say this with love because this was me. This was me. Like, I want to cry when I think about this stuff because I remember her really, really clearly, that version of me. And thank God that I encountered men that were sent to wake me up. I consider those my biggest life lessons because they woke me up. So consider this your wake-up call.
Get out that house, and that house is a mess. Guess who he waiting on? You. Because you his maid. It's all his food in the fridge. And you mean to tell me his ass can't watch YouTube to make it himself? Guess who he waiting on? You. To cook.
Men are very smart, and just like Shara Season said, there are a lot of men who just want sex. And the easiest way they are going to get it from you is pretending to love you, pretending to want a relationship, and pretending to want marriage. So many men know women want commitment, and the only way they are going to get in between your legs is by pretending to want commitment. They will pretend like they are serious, whereas their main aim is to get in between your legs. You guys need to be careful. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys all the different ways men get sex from you, using relationship, using marriage, using commitment as a passport, as bait to sleep with you. Get a piece of paper, get a pen, and jot things down.
Relationships, marriage, dating, it's all the cheapest type of S work. If y'all are still delusional and think that men are dating you, marrying you, taking you on dates and aren't expecting that thing, go on a new date tonight. Go on a little Tinder date. Go on a little Hinge date and let us know what happens. Man expects payment for buying you fucking dinner. We'll say $100 tops. He expects your body in return. All men are transactional, so I think it's really delusional that in 2025, women don't think this or don't believe this and still think, I'm gonna find a man that's gonna love me. They don't love, they make it a transactional thing. They don't give a fuck. The club really showed me how transactional men were, and someone's gonna be like, well, duh, that's a job. No. Let's back it up. The men who didn't have money, okay, the ones that probably couldn't find a date on Tinder, Hinge, whatever, they would go to the club as well, okay? And they would go in there and try to use their mouthpiece to yap, talk to women all night. They didn't come in there to spend money. So what they would do is they would try to find the newest, most naive girl and talk to her for a long time, at least an hour, right? Because she doesn't know any better. She's listening to his words, not seeing any action. Oh, he's telling me he has money. I don't gotta worry about it. He says he'll take care of me. I don't gotta worry about it. This is the same behavior that men have on dates. Yap, all about them, never giving you a second to talk. And then at the end of the date, after maybe he pays the bill, he wants you to come to his house. The customers of the club would also try to do this. If they didn't actually have the money, they would try to find the girls that are naive. They'd be like, let me get your number. Here's mine. I'll text you. We should go out sometime. And after talking to a man for 30, 40 minutes, an hour, they might spend $40 and get one dance. Meanwhile, in that time frame, she could have made at least $1,000 from one other guy. This is called the fucking game. And all men play them.
A lot of these men don't want you for you. A lot of these men do not want you because they think that you would be a good addition to their life. They think that they'd be a good addition to your life. They think that they see themselves spending the rest of their lives with you in happy married bliss. They want you because they are sexually attracted to you, and that's all it is. They get in relationships with you because they know that you're the type of girl. You made it very clear. A lot of things that women like to do, and I think it's smart, but it's not smart. A lot of things that women like to do is initially make it very clear that I'm not one of those girls that's just gonna you could just do whatever with. You're not gonna just have sex with me and do this and do that, do this and do that. We're not gonna be in a relationship. We're not gonna do that. I'm not the type of girl, right? So then they think to themselves, oh, okay, I'll just make her my girlfriend so I can have sex with her whenever I want to have sex with her. Okay, but no. But no. You know how many people I've experienced it by dealing with men. I'll speak from personal and I'll speak from my friends and my family members and stuff. You know how many women that I know and met and myself how many times I've done it where I'm in a relationship with somebody and they're hypersexual, like hypersexual, always trying to have sex, right? And you have to like beg them and plead with them and be real firm and real angry and no, I said no, I don't want to. Why should you have to do that with a man that you're in a relationship with? Does that not sound weird? Does that not sound crazy? Does that not, come on. A lot of these men are hypersexual. They will do and say anything to have sex with you. They are hypersexual. They think with their penis. I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm not sorry. They are hypersexual. They think with their penis. So if that means I have to make this girl believe that I love her and like her for her to want to have sex with me, that's what I'll do. I have to make this girl think that I want her to be my girlfriend for her to have sex with me, that's what I'll do. That's why you see so often women, after a man gets what he wants from you, after he has sex with you, then you get kicked to the curb. He starts acting different. He starts acting funny. That's because they're thinking with their penis. Once they've checked off that bullet point on their list, you're the bullet point on the list. Once they've checked that off their list, they get real different. Either they get two routes. They either get real different, or they'll do and say anything to keep you around so they can keep having sex with you. But the chances of them actually being in a happy relationship with you, null and void. And if you do get to a relationship, you're a sex doll to them. A lot of these men in relationships with you women think of you guys and look at you guys as sex dolls, sex objects, things that they're property, Their property. Whenever they want it, they can get it. And if you're not giving it up, they'll go out and get it from somebody else. And on top of that, even if you are giving and fucking, if you're like giving up the world's best, the world's greatest amount of, they will still, and it hurts my heart to say, but they will still look at you and say, nah, I've had that already. I've had enough of that. I want to go try something else. But I'm going to keep her in the house, though. I'm going to keep my girlfriend because I want to have pussy whenever I want to have it. But I'm going to go deal with other women. It's despicable. It's so despicable.
The new thing that men now do is to use relationships to be sleeping with some of you. Hey, God, I beg. What these men do these days is they will come meet you. I like you. I want to date you now. Now they want to take you to their house. They want to introduce you to their friends. They just love bomb you. And then you mugu. You open your leg down. You give your time, your energy, cooking skills, chef, cleaner. Don't set your down. They clean. Listen, if a man has invested in you physically, financially, everything wise, invested in you morally, invested his time in you, he go there hard for him to come talk say I use them because your time was wasted. Your resource, now even to pass, your resources was also wasted. Ensure that the man has put into you before you start putting into him. One thing about women, we will multiply. If you give me zero, what am I going to multiply? You cannot just go to the bank and want to go and withdraw money you not put there. You have to put first before you collect. Men these days, they just want to see you and start collecting. What did you keep that you collected? Auntie, close your leg. That's what they are doing now. Before you give up your leg, your time, you show your cooking skills, ensure that man has done enough for you. So that even if he wants to act like the boy that he is and now start saying, after all, I use you, not lie. Now you don't even use pass. Don't give up yourself in totality for any man if he has done invested in you first. Collect that money, collect the time, collect the effort, collect the words that will come from him. Collect it, and then you cannot start giving back. Because you have 5 girlfriends, 10. With the service them, hook up money don't cost.
Men control relationships, women control sex. So if you're giving a man sex for free and wanting a relationship out of it, you are not doing your part, but he's definitely doing his part by getting what he wants and keeping the relationship title from you.
Let's clear this up. All men pay. Some just like to pretend that it's romantic. Whether it's dates, dinner, a diamond ring, or a divorce, men pay for access to women. Some call it love, others call it work. It's the same coin, different spin. And the man who tells you he's not comfortable paying, he's lying. It's not that he's uncomfortable paying. It's that he's uncomfortable with you knowing about it. Deep down, most men are wired for transactional relationships. We're wired for love. We date differently. And if you're not taking this dynamic into account when you're dating, then you are not dating smart. You're dating blind.
Ladies, if a man asks you to be his girlfriend, he's trying to scam you of your time and potentially risks to your health. A relationship is a complete waste of time for a woman. Women, you are way more valuable than a man is. Unfortunately, in society, a woman's body is much more valuable than a man's. This is why he has to pay to take you to dinner. This is why he has to pay to have you in his life. Because there's a man who will. And if he won't, he comes up with the romance scam of a relationship where he says, I love you and I promise to be loyal to you. So can you give me your time for free and access to your body for free? It's special feelings. It's love. Unfortunately, human beings don't know that that's not love. A lot of what we do is not love. The thing closest to love is between a mother and a child. But a relationship, they can drop you on a dime. They can waste your time for years. It's not love. They just need access to your body. Men need a woman's body a lot. In fact, they are obsessed with it and they'll never tell you that. So they devise schemes and ways to get access to your body because they know they cannot provide for you financially or are even ready to commit to you in a long-term way. So they've come up with this relationship to waste your time. Your time could be better used building a business, working on your health and fitness, and talking to men who actually have the resources to pay you and compensate you for your time. And if you say this is prostitution, that's another manipulation that men play on women. Unfortunately, we're very valuable. Okay, men? Men know this. And so they play the game saying, don't be like her. Don't be in prostitution. Men can pay your bills or make your life easier. The time that they spend with you, they can spend doing an activity that you like, not going to the bar, not going to sports. If a man takes you on a date and he says, let's go to sports, why the fuck would you go and do an activity that he wants to do? He's trying to see how easy you are. He's trying to see if you like him more than he likes you. He's trying to see if you'll be the person who tags along with him, who says yes to every single bullshit idea that he comes up with. Don't attach yourself to a man. They're all the same. Do not attach yourself to a man. Only talk to men who have the utmost respect for you at all times. Anytime they disrespect you, feel free, because you are free, to walk away. And at all times when you're on a date, be prepared. Have that bag zipped up and have your shoes on so that you can get up and leave. You don't owe a man jack shit. And if you're married, you still don't owe a man jack shit. This is your body and your time. Make sure a man, married or not, is always understanding that your time is valuable. Society has come up with relationships, family dynamics that work for survival. And relationships are just a man taking from a woman her time, her energy, and her body. Maybe he can earn your respect. Maybe he can earn you actually respecting him. But that's it. He's replaceable. And he should always know that. Never give a man your time, your body, or anything for free. Make him earn it. A lot. Way more than prostitution. Unfortunately, for these men, they're not going to like that. Prostitution is easy. And if you only have $60 to your name, boys, better walk down the street and find something that you can afford, because you cannot afford a woman. And if no man is willing to pay your bills, then great. More time for you to make your money and have fun with your friends and do whatever the fuck you want to do without a man.
So it's up to you if you want to listen to what I have to say, but I just feel like I need to say this. So, men will do everything, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, because y'all are so sensitive, will do everything to just use you as a free sex slave. I don't care what anybody says. If you feel like as a woman or as a man that you need to have sex all the time, you are not occupied with things in your life that you actually should be focusing on, and you are not disciplined enough when it comes to the things you actually want to achieve in this life. Men would try their best to do the bare minimum for you to receive the bare much. That's literally what they do. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your emotions. They don't care about you. All they want is to have their needs filled up. I have had so many dusty men prior when I was younger, when I didn't really have a lot of standards, who have begged me to do a bunch of crazy shit. But when you ask something in return, they don't want to give you shit. They want you to do all the free things for them. They want you to be a sex slave. They want to receive so much by doing the bare minimum. And I know a lot of you girls are like, oh, I have to have sex, I have to get intimate with someone. But if you really have like that mentality of that you need to be intimate with someone or just with many people in general, you become very dangerous, girl. Because why the fuck are you not busy? You are not addicted to sex. You are just not busy enough, and you don't love yourself enough to be busy with something that will actually make yourself feel better and make you have a better life.
Nobody cares about you like a man that wants to hunch, bro. That is the most caring individual on the planet, is a man that's trying to hunt you.
I think every woman can relate to this. You can ask them for anything in that moment. All of a sudden, everything that bothers or interests you, they want to know. This is one of my personal faves. Make sure you eat today. I want to focus on some of these comments that I saw from some of the men. As a dude, this is sad, but real, because sometimes it's not even about the hunch. It's just entertainment. Just got to be transparent. It's not cool. I don't even do it no more. So here they are admitting that they use women as entertainment. For some men, you are a plaything. What else are we supposed to do? Be your therapist? So now you have to be a licensed, trained professional to listen to and care about your partner? Was she a therapist when she listened to your issues? These are the same men that will always tell a woman to choose better, but every chance they get, they will confess, that they will say and do and pretend to be anything or anyone you need them to be in order to get what they want from you. This is why discernment is so important, to be able to help you to see, is he only with me for what he can get from me or because he actually wants to get to know me? Because some of them will put on an Oscar-worthy performance in order to get you where they want you. If as soon as you were intimate with that man, he changed, he switched up on you, he doesn't call, he doesn't text, he's not asking did you eat today? That man was just pretending to get what he wanted.
This is it exactly. I've been saying this. The way men date and have relationships lacks consent. If he was honest from the beginning about who he was, what he wanted, she would have never picked him, and he knows it. Men will contort themselves. They will become who he knows he needs to be in order to be with her. Men will ask questions on a first date to figure out how he needs to present himself to woo her, to win her, and he will maintain that illusion until maybe they've been married, maybe they have kids together, until it all finally collapses. Maybe the relationship itself is ending and he finally lashes out in anger. He knows he can't be honest, because if he was honest, she wouldn't want to date him. I've talked to women who tell these stories. Years into the relationship, all of a sudden she confronts him like, you lied about this. You told me that you were progressive in your politics or something like that. And he's like, well, of course I had to tell you that. Otherwise you wouldn't have dated me. Like, what the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? And this commenter is exactly right. It lacks consent. Informed consent requires informing. Like, you need to know who this person is. And if they're lying, you're not consenting to that relationship. You're consenting to the manufactured version of him that he thinks he needs to be in order to be with you.
Bro, a lot of men will use women that they don't even want, bro. Like, they will purposely mess with women that they don't want just to use them. Like, I see a lot of Arabic dudes with black women, but they're married. They're kind of woman, a Muslim woman. They'll marry one of them. And then you see a lot of black dudes using white girls just for sex. Like it's terrible, bro. Then they go marry a black woman. Like, why are you with somebody that you don't like? Why do you do stuff with somebody that you don't like? Like, why are you just using and playing with people's feelings and emotions? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, if you get married in the future and then your wife cheats on you, you deserve that, bro. If you out here leading women on and cheating on them and treating them bad and using them, you deserve everything that comes to you. Everything that God brings to you, you deserve all of that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, that's one of the most evil things you can do. Like, I done seen it with my own eyes, bro. Like, it's sad.
So this is how men are going to manipulate you into sleeping with them, using marriage, relationship, and commitment. The only way a guy knows he can get in between your legs is by pretending to want commitment. And a lot of the times they do this because that's the only way they are going to get you to sleep with them. And the easiest way to notice this pattern is, number one, this guy will be overly intense early on, but he's going to be inconsistent later. Everything he was doing in the beginning to get you to sleep with him, he's going to stop doing it. Do you know why? Because his main goal was sex, and now that he's gotten it, he doesn't see the need investing money, time, and energy on someone he's already slept with. The next pattern you're going to realize is he avoids talks concerning the future. A guy who is dating you because of sex will never talk about the future because he doesn't see any future with you. He just wanted to get in between your legs, which leads us to the next point. He changes after sex. A lot of men will change after sex because that is what they wanted from the beginning. A lot of women tend to blame themselves or question themselves when a guy changes after sex. When a man changes or switches up on you after sex, you were never the problem. Stop questioning yourself, stop doubting yourself, stop blaming yourself every time a man switches up on you when he sleeps with you. This guy just showed you his hand. He just showed you what he wanted. Most men, they just want to get in between your legs and that's it. That's why when he sleeps with you, he switches up, he changes. No more calls, no more text messages, no more attention. Because guess what? Baby boy has gotten what he wanted and he doesn't see the need pretending. The mask falls off. The true character behind the mask begins to show. This is the true character you were dealing with. And some of these men will take a time frame to actually pretend like they like you. Some of them will even place you on a budget, pretending to spend money on you, take you out on vacation, spoil you, treat you like a queen, give you princess treatment. You're going to be like, oh, I've met this amazing guy who's spoiling me, he's giving me the best of everything. And out of a sudden, the minute you're emotionally attached to him, this guy switches up on you. The minute you sleep with him, he switches up on you. Because from the get-go, that was his aim, to sleep with you. Now he's gotten it. He stops putting up an act. Some of these men will ghost you. They'll become less available. They are always busy. When you call him, he's always busy. Out of a sudden, you cannot reach him. You cannot see him because he wanted sex from you. And this also goes for a guy who wanted sex from you and he couldn't get it. When a guy has spent so much money on you and he's not getting what he wants, he's just going to ghost you and pull his energy back because he's not gotten what he wanted. And at the same time, when he gets what he wants, he's still going to pull back. So don't sleep with these men. Keep your legs closed. The next thing he's going to do is to use pressure, guilt, or flattery to move towards sex. There are some men who will pressure you to sleep with them, even when you don't want it. And some of them will even force you sexually. So you guys need to be very careful. When you're dealing with men, be very careful. Protect yourselves. You cannot trust these men. Most of these men will guilt trip you for not wanting to sleep with them. Some of them will pressure you to sleep with them. They will give you ultimatums to sleep with them. Like, you're in a relationship with a guy and he tells you things like, oh, if you don't sleep with me, I don't see the need why we should be together. He may even end the relationship, especially when he's gotten you emotionally attached. They'll tell you things like, if you don't give me sex, I want to end the relationship. If I don't sleep with you, I don't see the need why we're dating. I can never take you serious if I've not had sex with you. Some of these men will even tell you, if you're not giving me sex, then you're pushing me to cheat. Some of these men will tell you they will cheat on you if you don't want to sleep with them. And because you're so in love with this guy, you want to do everything to keep him. You think, oh, it's by sleeping with him that's going to make him stick to the relationship and stay faithful to you. You think sleeping with the guy will keep the guy. Well, guess what? He's manipulating you to sleep with him because he knows you really love him and you're willing to do anything to make this relationship work. So he will use the weakness you have for him, which is your feelings, to get in between your legs. They will tell you things like, oh, I've been doing everything for you, I've done this and that for you, isn't my love for you enough for you to give me your body? Those are some of the statements they are going to make. Don't fall for it. Stop sleeping with these men. Keep your legs closed. Most men will use emotional blackmail, guilt tripping, pressure, flattery to get in between your legs. Some of these men will flatter you, tell you lies, fake promises. He will promise to do certain things for you, promise you marriage to get in between your legs to sleep with you. That's even one of the highest things they are going to do, promise to get married to you. And they will do this to women who are very desperate to settle down, women who are pygmies. They will tell you things like, oh, I want to get married, I'm looking for a wife, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. You'll be thinking he wants something serious, or he'll say, I want a serious relationship. Let me tell you guys something. Even a guy who says he wants a serious relationship wants sex. Even a good man wants sex. The problem is a lot of men, they will manipulate you to get it out of you. They will fake their love, fake their feelings, fake their personalities to get sex from you. And this is predatory behavior, like I said in my last video. You need to protect yourself from these predators. They wear a mask pretending to be serious men when all they want is sex. Be careful. Every time a man opens his mouth to speak, 99.9% of what he's saying are lies. Trust me. Any man who tries to pressure you to sleep with him is a walking red flag. Any man who is instigating sex, especially early on in a relationship, is a walking red flag. Any man who is talking about marriage, future faking, fake promises, is a walking red flag. These are all the tactics they use. A guy wouldn't just meet you within the first month, he's talking about settling down or getting married. No. If he's doing this, he's trying to manipulate you to sleep with you, because a lot of them know that women want to get married. A lot of them know women want commitment. A lot of them know women want a serious relationship. But they are using these things that we want to their advantage to manipulate us and get what they want from us, which is sex. What they want from us is sex. So they will use commitment, relationships, marriage, lies, flattery, fake promises. Use these things to their advantage to get what they want from us, which is sex. Be careful. Do you know what gets me upset? Is the fact that these tactics have been used and a lot of girls have been slept with because of fake promises, because of lies, fake promises of love, fake promises of commitment, fake promises of marriage. You guys fall for it every time. There are a lot of men who have told you things they were going to do for you, and out of excitement you gave yourself to them foolishly, and they slept with you because he promised to get you this, he promised to do this for you. He hasn't even done those things for you. You're just excited. You open your legs and give him what he wants. He's looking at you like a dummy. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't even care how much you like this guy. I don't care how much you love this guy. A man who pressures you to sleep with him doesn't like you. Take it from me. The next thing they are going to do is to perform commitment. There are a lot of men who will present themselves as interested in a genuine connection, a genuine relationship, or marriage when the end goal is sex. They want their partner to feel emotionally secure so that she can engage in sexual activities with him. The next thing they are going to do is to use emotional intimacy as a tool, and they are going to use it by doing what? Developing emotional closeness. They will try to be there for you, be available, developing emotional closeness, listening, sharing vulnerabilities. All of this is used strategically, not sincerely, and he's using this to gain trust, to gain your trust so that you can open up to him, not only emotionally, sexually. Give your body to him because you're thinking this guy is really there for you. He is trying to win you over. You let your guard down, the minute you trust him and sleep with him, he dips. Don't fall for it. All of these things this man is doing is intended to build trust and increase the likelihood of sex, rather than deepening the connection you guys have or deepening the bond. He's just doing this because he wants to get in between your legs. It is not genuine, trust me. The next thing some of these men do, which I hate the most, is withholding clarity. If you want sex, just say you want sex. If you want a hookup or a casual hookup or casual relationships, just say it. Don't pretend to want a commitment, pretend to want marriage, pretend to want a relationship when that is all you want. And this is what they are going to do. They will pretend to want these things when they want to sleep with you. And do you know why he pretends to want a relationship? Because some of these men who withhold clarity, they want to use you for a long period of time. Most of these men really want to use you well. This isn't the guy who's going to sleep with you one time and let you go. No. He wants to keep using you for a long period of time. That's why he's pretending to want a relationship. Because he knows the only way he can sleep with you for a long period of time is by making you his girlfriend. So this guy will make you his girlfriend, but at the back of his mind, all he wants is sex. That's the easiest way men get free sex, by making you their girlfriend, because you now have a title. You're thinking, oh, with the title, you're secure. The title he gave you is just to sleep with you. It's just because he wants sex. And when he's made you his girlfriend, he can sleep with you for a year, more than a year, for more than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You are wasting your time, your body, your energy in a relationship with a guy whose main goal is just sex. He just wants you for sex. You're a free sex worker in his eyes, but you don't know it. You're thinking you're with your man, you're with your boyfriend, the guy who loves you. In the back of his mind, you're a sex object. You're the one who is available to give him free sex every time he needs it. That's why he made you his girlfriend. These men will use you for years and years and years without putting a ring on it, using your body, sleeping with you anytime they want, taking anything they want from you. At any moment, you're willing to give yourself to him. But he's never going to put a ring on it, because his main goal from the get-go was never a relationship, it was sex. And you're giving it to him for free with the title of a girlfriend. Who is losing? You're losing, baby girl. And after he must have gotten enough sex from you, wasted your time, he will leave you heartbroken and damaged. This is why a lot of women get heartbroken, because you're giving your body, your time, your energy to men who just want sex from you. You're giving all of these things in exchange for a ring, in exchange for a relationship, a commitment, in exchange for intimacy, in exchange for marriage. And these things don't measure up. And at the end of the day, you're the one who is losing, because he will never put a ring on it. You are basically giving yourself for free to this guy who will waste your time, use you while wasting your time, and dump you. This is why a lot of us women get hurt at the end of the day, because we spend years of our lives giving ourselves to men who will never put a ring on it, sleeping with men who will never put a ring on it, sleeping with men who are pretending to want something serious when all they want from us is sex. You guys need to be very careful. This is what they do, and they have been doing it for years, and they are still doing it, and we fall for it every time. What even hurts a lot of you ladies is after he's done all this to you, he's going to leave you and go get married to a girl he's known just for 2 months, 3 months, put a ring on it, and give her everything you were begging him to do for you for 7 years. This guy won't do it for you, but he's going to do it for another woman. Stop allowing these men to use you with relationships, to use you with the title of a girlfriend. This is one thing I want you guys to take from this video. You see this particular point, take it very serious. 99% of men view sex as transactional. Sex is transactional to men. Men have this entitlement, especially when they do things for you. Let's say this guy is buying you gifts, he's spoiling you, he's taking you out on dates. If he did something for you financially, he believes at the back of his mind that he deserves sex. That's why you see some men, they get very upset when they do things for you and they don't sleep with you. They get revengeful, they get vindictive. They'll even go out of their way to hurt you, to harm you. Some of these men may even gang up to attack you, rape you, do horrible things to you. Some of these men may even spike your drink, drug you, just to sleep with you. Because in the back of his mind, he believes, you have been spending my money, I've done these things for you, so I deserve sex. They think because they spend money on you, the reward for the money they spend on you is your body. This is how sick some of these men think. They view sex as a transaction, as an exchange. I did this for you, so you have to give me sex. Because I took you out on a date, I need to sleep with you. Because you spend my money, I need to sleep with you. There have been cases of girls who went out on a date with a guy, and this guy refused to pay the money for the date because he wanted to take her home to sleep with her. He wanted to book for a hotel, and because she didn't want to do it, he got angry, refused to pay the bills, and left her stranded. There are cases of men who took women out for shopping, and because they wanted to sleep with these women refused. They refused to pay the bills because she refused to give them sex. Run away from this type of men who view sex as a transaction. These are the type of men who will even kill you because they couldn't sleep with you, and because maybe you spend their money or you ate their money. Now they are being vindictive, they hate you for it, they want to do something to spite you just because they didn't sleep with you. Run away from this type of men. Anything a man does for you is never for free. Most of the times, they are doing it because at the back of their mind, they are going to get payment in one way or the other. And the payment they want is your body. Be careful. Another thing is society conditioning men to look at sex as a conquest. Society has conditioned men to look at sex as a conquest. And there are a lot of men who get praised when they go after women. Men with high body counts, men who can bag any girl, men who can sleep with numerous women. They get praised for it. Society doesn't drag men for sleeping with numerous women. They hail them, they praise them, they adore them, they admire them. You were able to sleep with this body, you're the man, means you're the guy. You're the guy who can sleep with any kind of girl. That's why a lot of men take it as a mission to go into the streets looking for women to sleep with, to go into the streets doing all of these manipulative games to sleep with women, because they get validation from men. They get validation from society. But you, a woman, you don't get validation from sleeping with multiple men. You don't. You are dragged for it. On the contrary, social norms has historically praised men for sexual conquest, and using relationships to get sex from women is encouraged and normalized amongst men. There are a lot of men who will encourage their friends, encourage their homeboys, and even praise each other for getting sex from women by using relationships. Another thing too is peer pressure from the media. The media and peer pressure has reinforced the idea that a man's worth is tied to his sexual success, to the number of women he has slept with. A lot of men truly believe that you are the man when you're able to sleep with numerous women. Trust me. And they encourage each other for it. They normalize it. So besties, with all of these things that have been said in this video, it's for us to take care of ourselves. These men will do what they want to do. So you as a woman, you need to take care of yourself. Not every guy coming asking for a relationship, pretending to want to make you his girlfriend, pretending to want to get married. Not every guy coming actually wants to do that. Most of them are coming for sex. And let me tell you something, 9 times out of 10, when a guy is coming to you, it's because he wants to sleep with you. Along the line, he may fall in love with you, but at the beginning, it's always sex they want, trust me. He will come in the beginning for sex, but along the line, he's going to fall in love with you. That's why a lot of times they stick with you and even get married to you, because the sex wasn't the only thing they loved about you. Maybe they came in the beginning with the intention of sleeping with you, and along the line, they saw other qualities you have which made them to fall in love with you, and that's why you guys are in a serious relationship, and that's why you guys are even getting married. But let me tell you, in the beginning, it's always sex they want, so be very careful. Don't just fall for it. Don't just believe everything they say. Don't just be like, oh, he said he wants to get married to me, it means he's going to do it. No. 9 times out of 10, he wanted sex and ended up falling in love. So guys, we've come to the end of this amazing video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Drop your experiences. I'm dying to see them, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.